Hello guys, good evening from Dubai, because I'm here in my city back and I decided to make a vlog for you today saying why I decided to become cabin crew, why this idea just came to my head and how come it all just happened like that. For 6 years I live in Dubai, and for 6 years I'm working in a beautiful company traveling around the world, and just how could I ever guess that it will happen to me. So today I'm gonna talk to you about that. And the idea today was that I'm gonna come to my favorite place next to the fountain show in Dubai Mall, to the grass in front of the opera place, because I wanted to sit down and just relax on the grass and talk to you today. But you know what happened? I came and imagine what behind me there is a big market selling coffee, green coffee, very nice. They're selling the brands for the clothes, a lot of food courts and a lot of things. And also I was like, okay, so today I decided to do that, and today it happened that I can't do that. But you know, it's always a way out, as I said before. So okay. It all started since I was a child. I was living with my sister and my family in a big house, but not a flat, just like our house. And we were doing planes from the paper, you know, like playing with the planes everywhere, like outside, because we had a huge garden. And then every time we heard noise, we looked at the sky and we saw the plane, and we were like, oh my gosh, how it can fly, just incredible. One day I'm gonna be there, I said. And then I did my 9 jobs that I was trying to tell you, but I forgot my notebook in the car. The 9 jobs I did before, so my first job was a gardener. So I was a gardener, just doing different things around my city, Kemirovo, planting things, trees, flowers, and taking care of that, watering them as well. So second one, that was modeling. I went everywhere abroad for 4 years. Then it was a TV presenter and the sub-editor for the magazine, and after it was school teacher, and then that was shop assistant in Mango, and after beauty assistant in Ala Sephora. It's not Sephora, but something very similar to that, but in our country we don't have that, so it's like a different kind of things. And after that, let me check, because I was trying to remember what was the last job I did and I forgot. But yes, I was a school teacher even, imagine. That was like different experience for me. And then when my last job was working as a beauty advisor in Sephora in Kemirovo city, just by chance my father was talking to me and he said, Masha, why don't you try to join Aeroflot airline, that is a Russian airline, and just so you can travel around the world, and all of them are beautiful like models, so why don't you try that? And I remember when I was in school, I had a schoolmate whose mom was a cabin crew, like a flight attendant. She was already 45, I think, like 42, 45-year-old, and she was still flying. And I remember that they were living in a very small flat, that she was never at home. He was not like a child who wanted to study, you know. So I was looking at that and I was thinking, I don't want to do Aeroflot, I don't want to do that. I want to do the best airline, whatever it is, and I want to see different people of different cultures and nationalities, and I want to speak English, because I studied English at university. And I just, after I was talking to Dad, who wanted always to be a pilot, but because his eyes are not really good, so he had to skip it, and he was in the army as the pilot for the, you know, the planes, army planes, and he was super handsome at that time. And then I was thinking, okay, Dad is right, shall I try or not? So I just googled, and you know guys what I googled? You will never believe it. If I will make a book one day, I will put this phrase on the cover. I just googled, what is the best airline in the world? And that was back almost 7 years ago. And imagine what, Emirates came up. And that time in my small little city, I had no idea what was Emirates. Like, what was that? What was the red hats with the scarves? What was that? Where it came from? What country is that? All of them are so beautiful. They have red lipstick. They all look like models, and they speak English. And one is from Seychelles, another crew is from, I don't know, Madagascar, and somebody is from China and Taiwan, Australia. I was amazed. And then I was checking, okay, let me see Emirates, if there is a Russian website, or it does not really exist. Because for me that was unbelievable, unrealistic to apply. It was just like 1% out of 100. And at that time I remember I told myself, okay, I'm gonna do that, And if it will not happen that I will join Emirates, I will never ever ever join aviation again. I will never fly with any other airline, only Emirates, because for me it was the best. Google said it best, and I believe Google. You know, like Russian guys, tourists, you can see sometimes they wear t-shirts and it says, my wife knows everything better than Google. Yeah, so that's how I thought, okay, Google is smart. And then I was checking, and you know what came up? That in Moscow, next month it's gonna be interview for Emirates. That for me was like, what? Are you serious? That was a chance for me to go somewhere else and to try myself, and being like flying the huge 777 planes and A330 at that time, and A340 as well, Airbus. And I checked the website, and it said, okay, attach your CV and your experience, where you've been working before, and your education. And I attached that. I attached 2 photos of myself. I had to go and take pictures, like the face and the full length picture. And then I got a reply in a couple of days that Maria, you're invited for the interview. I was jumping. My mom will never lie if she will repeat that. I was jumping like crazy all around the apartment, because for me that was like a chance. And imagine, I resigned from my Sephora job. I said, okay, I'm just gonna resign. I didn't know what we're gonna do next. I didn't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. But I just I googled all possible information about Sheikh who owns airline, about Emirates, about the planes. I was like checking even the aviation terms, you know, like what is slide draft and captain announcements. I was learning all that like crazy, and I was writing down everything, because I'm old school. I always write down. I don't like to print and just study, because I will never memorize that. I have to write, to memorize. And I had so many books. I had so many copybooks, you know, written with my hand. I took all of that. I went to Moscow by myself, and then I stayed with my friends. The competition was for 2 days, and I was passing and passing and passing everything, and then I was waiting for the final call that for me it took almost 2.5 months, and I got my golden call, and I was jumping. It happened early morning that I did not even expect. My phone was on silent, but I already woke up. It was 6 a.m., around 6 a.m. Moscow time, so Dubai time are pretty much same. And I took my goddaughter, because I was living with their family. I took her to school, so we were getting ready, and then her mom was saying, oh Maria, your phone, somebody's calling you. And then I checked and I saw the number, but I didn't even guess it might be Emirates. It was not iPhone that time, so it didn't say, okay, UAE is calling you or Dubai is calling you. So I just replied, and they said, hello, is that Maria Soldatova? I said, yes. Scared. And then they said, oh, that's we're calling from Dubai, Emirates. And I was like, yes, hello. And then they said, congratulations. And my heart dropped. It just dropped. I could not believe my ears. I was super happy. I was like cheerful. I was jumping, and everybody was so happy for me. And then they asked me the magical question. The lady on the phone, she said, well, when can you come to Dubai? And I said, tomorrow. I said, even now I can come straight away because I'm ready. Yeah, and then another time starts with the medicals. The medicals, the vaccinations, the dental form, and a lot of things. The yellow fever vaccination, I still remember. I could hardly find it where to do it in Moscow that time. And it was November. Yeah, it was the first week of November. It was already getting cold in Russia. And then I got everything filled up. I was attaching papers, and then I got tickets. And since that time, I did not see my mom and dad. They were still in Kemerovo, and that I had no time even to go, even for 1 day, to visit them and go back, and that's bad. So I left. I went to Dubai. And I was with another girl on the same plane, Alexandra, my best friend. And by chance, traveling from Moscow together to Dubai, we were met by Marhaba service, that is like welcoming service in the airport. So we were taken to a special room, our passports were done, visas attached. Then another lady met us. It was another 5 people with us from different planes, because they're landing pretty much same time. So we were taken to the accommodations, and then turned out me and Alexandra are flatmates, so we live together. And more than that, we are batchmates as well, so we studied together in the same group. All tests, everything we did together. And she's I love her, she's an amazing friend. She resigned already, I told you before, she resigned a couple of years ago, because she met a guy traveling as a passenger with us who fell in love with her like crazy, and then he proposed and they got married. She resigned, she has now 2 beautiful kids, 2 baby girls. That's another romantic story. Yeah, and that's how it happens. And then we get back, they get back to France, and I changed another 5 flatmates, and now living in single accommodation, which you saw recently on my tour. That's the story. Yeah guys, so if you have any questions, please ask me below and share with me if you have some magical stories as well. I love reading your comments because you are just like so inspirational. You always tell me something interesting, and the books you recommended me, I can't stop googling them. I just Google one by one, and then I found out you even send me direct messages on Instagram with the books, with the pictures, and I've got a couple of emails from you as well. That's incredible. I was like, wow, unbelievable. So thank you so much guys, and I wish you a beautiful evening as usual. I'm about to go home now and have my rest, and I just wish you to always stay in your little fairy tale and create a little universe all around you, like your little magical universe, because it's yours, it's your own space and nobody can enter that. And for now, kisses, hugs, so many hugs, and good night. The new word for you in Russian to say good night will be Spokojnej noci. Spokojnej noci, guys. Bye!